Hey, what's up? It is your friend Cesar Espino, and you can find me at www.cesarbuyhousesla.com. And I am so excited to be here today. Just wanted to check in and see who is here. And here we go. Awesome. So definitely we have a lot of you guys in here. Today I want to talk about a few things that has been coming across, and I've been hearing a lot of people that have been asking and going through different things that we are facing right now with this whole COVID-19. And it comes down to hardships and distress situations, and just in general, a lot of those different things that are affecting your household, right? Things that you're going through in your house. And so I want to know. I wanted to more so know if there's in terms of the things that you might be going through, some of the stress situations. And a lot of times, if you have been going through something where you are behind bills, you you need to relocate, or whatever the case may be, you've been affected by this whole COVID-19, do know there's a solution for you in terms of helping you get instant debt relief and helping you create some financial stability that you might be missing as a result of COVID-19. So with that, I want to talk to you about what I do and how I can help you and give you a little bit of my backstory. So the first thing I want to talk about is tell you more about who I am and how I became a real estate investor, right? And to me, it actually goes back to the last, more or less, housing recession that took place back in the 2008 to 2010, 2011, where I had multiple properties. And unfortunately for me, I being there in that place where people go through this hurdle of a very distressful situation, a very a place where you pretty much don't have nowhere to turn, you have no one to talk to, you cannot really even trust anybody that can help you with that. And I was in a very deep hardship situation, and for me, I seek help from some people that ended up charging me to help me, quote unquote, save my house, or my houses. At that time I had a couple of different houses, and guess what? I paid them and I got zero. They didn't help me whatsoever. They actually ended up taking my houses. I foreclosed on a property. I ended up short selling on a different property. And we're talking about here, when you go through something like that, you end up losing 10 years of your credit, right? And so it wasn't until like recently, a couple of years back, that my credit finally kept coming back, because I lost it all. I lost everything, and I didn't have no one to turn to. So when I think about it from that perspective, I'm like, man, I wish there was, back then, I wish I could have found somebody like me that is really there to create a win-win solution. So part of that also grew this passion of me being able to help other people, right, in terms of finding them solutions and being able to give them options that are actually going to help them, come out of that distressful situation. Like right now, if you're going through COVID-19 and you've been affected by COVID-19, you're afraid of what COVID-19 has done to you, to your life, to your house, and you just need to get some instant cash money now to help you with that, I can do that, right? On top of that, one of the things that I do is that I want to make sure that I create what I consider to be a win-win solution. Win-win solution. Win for me, win for you. I will not get in business with you if I feel like I cannot help you. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to do it like what happened to me now 12, 14 years ago, right? When they said, yeah, we can help you. You're going to be satisfied. Don't worry, we got you covered. And then I pay, and guess what? I didn't get crap. I didn't get nothing. I actually lost it, right? And that's sad. Now, I create a win-win. The second thing I do is, so being number one. Number two is it going to cost you $0 to work with me. I am not a real estate agent. I want to make that very clear. Okay? I am just a regular person that can help you with your distressed situation where I can create a win-win solution, and I'm not going to charge you a penny for you to work with me. Again, unlike what I did, I had to pay somebody thousands of dollars so they can save my house, and literally I lost it. Even thinking about it right now, it's just giving me the chills. It just gets me, all hyper because I lost it. So working with me, not out of pocket, okay? The next thing I do with people that I work with is that we close on your terms, okay? Unlike a real estate agent, and believe me, before I go to my next point, if you are not in any kind of distressful situation, I highly recommend go with a real estate agent. I have plenty of my friends are real estate agents. As a matter of fact, if I feel like you're more fit for that, I'll recommend you to one of my friends. Because again, just like anything else, do you want the Honda or do you want the Lexus? Do you want the Lamborghini or do you want whatever other car, right? Or it's the same thing, right? There's always a solution for everybody. And so I'm not going to take your business just to take your business. I'm actually going to create this win-win. And if I cannot help you, I'll recommend you or guide you to where you need to go, right? So here I'm talking about you're not using an agent. I'm not an agent. You're coming to me for help. I'll create a win-win solution. It's going to cost you $0 to work with me. And then the next thing is you can actually close on your terms. So closing on your terms. What does that mean? That means that if you need immediate cash right now, you need to close in the next 7 days, we'll make it happen. If you're say, you know what, I know I need to sell my house, I need to get this cash, yet I need to settle things out, and I gotta figure out where I'm gonna go live, or I gotta figure out certain different aspects of that. I need 45 days. Okay, cool. We can make that happen too, right? Either or, we'll make it happen. When you are selling with a traditional real estate agent, normally it's going to take 30 days to close, right? Because it has to go on the MLS, the multi-listing, I forgot the terms, the MLS, multi-listing system, I think. It's going to go on the MLS, then somebody's going to find the house, then they're going to do an open house, people are going to come and see it, and then finally you're going to wait for it to get an offer. And you got to make sure that person that's putting that offer has the means to purchase that property, right? Normally it's a loan, especially if they're brand new to housing. It could be a first-time home buyer. So there's a lot of different things they got to go through. And then once you go through all of that, then it's normally about 30 days for them to be able to close on that property, right? And so that will take you about 30, 45 days, depending on the transaction. Definitely at least 20 to 30 days, right? With me, it could be as early as 7 days. It could be as late as 30, 45, 50 days, whatever the case may be. And the next thing is, this is going to be based on a cash offer. Okay? Cash offer. What does that mean? Again, in that scenario, when you have a regular retail buyer, they have to get a loan that is contingent on certain aspects of that. When we're talking about cash offer, it's really all cash. There's really no contingencies. They may be a hard money loan. They might be a different type of loan that is specific for people like me that are buying properties cash, except it is a quick transaction, right? So that means you get your money in your pocket a lot sooner, a lot faster, right? So again, another great aspect. And another thing is that you can do is that, or another point that you can do working with me is that zero closing costs or commissions. What does that mean? When you're working with a real estate agent, you normally have to pay anywhere between 3 to 6% or some sort of percentage for you to utilize them because they're licensed in that particular state, right? What I do is I don't have to have a license, therefore you don't have to pay me a commission. That's why you pay me $0. I'll also take care of the closing costs for you. So when you go to title or escrow or whoever's going to be doing the end paperwork to remove the from title and put it into somebody else, there's a cost associated with that. I'll cover that so you don't have to worry about it. Which this also means that if we agreed on a particular price, whatever that might be, a fair market value price that you and I, win-win, you and I agreed upon, that's what you're gonna get. It's not gonna be that minus my fees, minus commissions, minus any of that. No, it's gonna be whatever that price is. That's what you get, right? And then the last thing is that, I can put it here. Yeah, the last thing is as is, okay? What I mean by that is that I don't care the condition. I don't care if it's falling apart. I don't care if it's painted. I don't care any of that stuff. I'll buy it in that condition, the way it is, right? You don't have to go and spend $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 to get it painted to just make it look pretty so you can bring up the value a little bit more. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna end up spending more money to do that. Plus, you're also adding more time to your timeline by doing that. I'll take it the way it is. Again, I will look at your property. I will evaluate it within 24 hours. I'll give you a fair market value on your property, and then we can start talking about whether or not, we have created that win-win solution. Okay, so just want to give you some ideas right now of how I can help you, because I know it's so critical right now, specifically with everything going on. Again, if you've been affected by the COVID-19, if you lost your job, if you're relocated, if you had a death in the family for whatever reason, anything that is putting you in a very hardship situation, in a distressful situation, I can help you. I know for me, back then when I lost it all, I was in a very distressful situation. I needed to get cash. I needed to salvage my house, save my credit. And guess what? I didn't get any cash. As a matter of fact, I lost cash because I had to pay somebody. I didn't save any of my houses, and I didn't save my credit. Like, when you think about it, like, I got hit multiple times, and it is very stressful. It is a very hardship situation to go through. And when you have to move all of your stuff because you've been evicted, or pretty much the service is closing you down because you got foreclosed on your house, and when you had very little savings and you gave that to somebody to help you and they didn't help you, and all they ask is a bunch of crap that doesn't even help you at all, it's really bad. And so I don't do any of that. Again, I will make sure that we can save you. If you're going on a pre-foreclosure for whatever reason, we can save your credit so that when you're ready financially to go out and get another house, you can definitely get it without having to worry about your credit. I cannot stress that enough. It's so critical, specifically now. I lost my credit for 10 years, okay? Because somebody didn't create that win-win solution that I'm creating for you, okay? So again, if you are interested, please send me a message. If you know anyone, because I know there's so many people that are looking for that help, please send me a message. By the way, share this video. If you're watching this live, #live. If you get this on the replay, #replay. Share this video, because I know for a fact that there's somebody that needs some help. And I do not just focus on the Los Angeles area. I live in LA. I have people, business partners all over the US. So it doesn't matter if you're in Ohio. It doesn't matter if you're in Houston. It doesn't matter if you're in Florida. I don't care where you're at. Send me a message, because I know I can help you out. Okay? Again, this is Cesar Espino, and you can find me at www.CesarBuyHousesLA.com. Have a wonderful day.